San Francisco 49ers linebacker Chris Borland told ESPN's Outside the Lines that he's retiring at the age of 24. Borland said, quote, "I just honestly want to do what's best for my health. From what I've researched and what I've experienced, I don't think it's worth the risk." And I'm joined now by former NFL player Chris Kluwe. Chris, good to see you again, as always. I want to first read you a statement that the NFL released today in reaction to Borland's retirement. It reads, quote, "We respect Chris Borland's decision and wish him all the best. By any measure, football has never been safer, and we continue to make progress," unquote. Is that true? Has football never been safer?
The problem is we don't know, because the NFL really isn't showing what it knew back in the 80s and 90s when they were doing all this concussion research. And that was one of the things that the concussion lawsuit was trying to bring about, was what did the NFL know and when did it know it? And until the NFL puts all its cards on the table and says, here's what we're doing, here's what we did, here's how we're changing from that, then how are we expected to take them at face value when there's a trust issue?
Borland is obviously not the first player to announce his retirement over concerns over potential brain injuries. But given how early he is in his career, this has got to worry the NFL.
Yeah, this is something where we've seen players retire before when they weren't done playing their careers. I think Emmitt Smith would probably be the most notable, or Barry Sanders, actually, probably the most notable example. But I think that this is something that the NFL really has to pay attention to, because what this does is it tells parents and it tells kids that, hey, now that I know an informed decision, now that I know all the facts that are out there, consulting with doctors, consulting with former players, I, as Chris Borland, am making the choice not to play in the NFL anymore. And so those parents and kids are going to look at the game and say, well, do we even want to play this in the first place? Do we even want to get to the level where we have to make that choice, or are we going to go play a different sport?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm the father of a son, it makes me think twice about letting him play football. One of the big concerns, obviously, it's called CTE. It's a degenerative brain disease found in athletes with a history of head trauma. It causes memory loss and depression, paranoia, sometimes even dementia. There are all these former NFL players like Junior Seau, Mike Webster, Dave Duerson, Ray Easterling, all discovered to have had CTE after their tragic deaths. That's what these current players are most worried about, I think. And you have said the league is not doing enough to ease these concerns. What should they be doing?
Well, one of the big factors that drives players to go back into the game, to go back into practice after they've had a concussion, is the fact that since the NFL doesn't have guaranteed contracts, you know if you're not on the field, they're actively looking to replace you. So there's that pressure to make sure that you're always on the field and doing your job, or else someone else is going to take it. And I'm not saying guaranteed contracts would be a cure-all, but it would definitely be a step in the right direction, because then players understand, hey, my job will still be there for me when I come back. Case in point with the 49ers, Alex Smith. He was their quarterback back before Kaepernick became the quarterback. Alex Smith got a concussion. And they said, oh, the job is Alex Smith's. He's going to have it as soon as he comes back. And they ended up jettisoning him for Kaepernick because Kaepernick was playing slightly better. And so that's the thing as a player you have to worry about. And that's why guys go back into the game.